Okay, success in business. What I'm talking about here really is the probability that somebody is successful in business. It's a very difficult thing, and most businesses actually fail. The numbers are like 80 to 90% of businesses fail. Given that 80 to 90% of the businesses fail, should you be thoroughly planning for it? I don't mean for the failure, but planning your business very well. You should start out when you do it, have a really good comprehensive plan. Have a good business plan. You should understand the reasons behind failures and what to do about them. But you also should be looking at a comprehensive set of factors. What is your product or service? How good is it? How does it compare to everybody else's? That is, what are your competitors? Are there substitutes for your products? Now, when I say substitute, that doesn't mean, for example, you have some juice drink and somebody else has a juice drink. They are thinking about health, and people will spend a certain amount, depending on their tastes or preferences, on health. Some will spend more or less on food related to health. So if yours is some sort of drink and somebody else is pushing something that would be pills or something, those are actually competitors. They're not as exact competitors, but they are competitors, and they do substitute for one another. Next is the ease of entry into the business. Whatever you're doing, how easy is it for somebody else to come along and enter that business? If you turn around and say, gosh, wow, this is an easy business, I can get into this, beware. On the contrary, if, wow, this was really hard and difficult to enter and set up this business, good. That makes it difficult for other entrants and competitors. Then next, your customers, customer satisfaction. You have to be monitoring all your customers all the time to see, because most of your customers in many cases are either repeat customers or they refer to other people. In either case, you have to monitor them. You also have to be watching out who are your potential customers. So constantly looking at those, keeping customers happy, and look at the possibility of changing tastes. Then technology. Even if you're not or are not in a high-tech field, what are the technological effects on your business? Technology is going to have massive changes in business. It's already had many. And if you don't think they are going to have a lot of effects, back in 1986, 88, I was constantly, on some of the interviews I was on, I was constantly saying, we are about to go through a technological revolution that's going to make the industrial revolution look almost insignificant. Everybody criticized me. Everybody said that that's ridiculous. No way that's going to happen. Now we all know it's true, but the future from here is going to even accelerate more. Many jobs are going to completely disappear. Keep that in mind. Then financial planning. Do you realize that financial management or financial mismanagement is the 70% cause of failure in business? Now, that's a statistic. I'm not going to argue about how accurate 70% is or not. What it is it's very large, it's very major. And that doesn't mean somebody's stealing from you necessarily. It can mean a lot of different things, including, I have somebody I know very well, his company's worth in the $50 million range right now. When he was getting into $10, $12 million range, he almost went out of business because he was too successful. That's right. He was growing too fast. So if you don't understand that and you're in that situation, make sure you have somebody that does understand it and can give you the right advice, your accountant or whatever, business advisor, a coach. Then, of course, constantly monitor everything. All these factors that I mentioned, and I just mentioned a few of them, you have to monitor them over time. Make sure that things don't change, the technology doesn't change, the tastes of customers, etc., change, the number of competitors, who they are, who have strengths and not. All of those have to be monitored over time. That's part of your business, an absolutely essential part of your business. I'd also like to thank Julie, who actually made the suggestion for this particular episode. Actually, a few other people have as well made similar suggestions. They were basically telling me they were tired of hearing over and over again promises and people pushing and promoting almost instant success, that no matter what business you were going to go into, you were going to be successful just as long as you had passion. Some don't work, and others the idea or the unrealistic expectations of 6 or 7 figures, when many of the people that are promising that don't make it themselves. Yes, there are some, but they're few and far between. Thank you. Let's plan on having a very strong, very dependable business for you with realistic expectations so you know what success truly is. Thank you.